Blah, y'all already know what it is. Your boy Yaakov, what it do? The outlet to reality, the holdest podcast in Vegas and Chicago. What up? This is the place where you want to hide from your drama or maybe hide from your baby mama. Just kidding. But anyways, fans, thank you for staying tuned. Don't forget to share, like, comment, subscribe. Cha-ching. And today we have one of the best artists of all time, my favorite rapper. Give it up for Dre Marro. What's up, brother?
What up, man? How you doing, bro? It's a pleasure to be on the show again, man. I love it every time.
Oh man, of course, brother. Honestly, I'm so proud of you, man. We gonna get to you because there's a lot I gotta talk to you about, and I'm really happy now. Real quick, guys, I want to share a story that actually happened with me and my brother Dre Marro way back in the day. We were in high school, and I don't know if you still remember, but I'm gonna tell you a story. So there was a place, a Cuban restaurant called Cafe Luwaria, biggest place in Chicago. They had live music, they had the strobe lights. And so Dre Marro came, his mom came, my mom came. It was like a family get together, right? And it was me and the squad. So it was like me, Dre Marro, my cousin Pablo, and Daniel. And across from us, there was pretty girls chilling right there, just sitting down. And I'm like, yo, this is my moment to shine. Like, I told my squad, hey, let's go up there, let's go talk to them, let's see what's up. So me and Dre Marro, because we're very extrovert, we're not really scared. So we go up and then we're like, hey, let's go. So we went up. I was like, hey, what's up, girl? How you doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, my name is, Yaakov. And then Dre Marro was Bullet at the time. So he was like, Bullet, baby. You know what I'm saying? And we try to spit game. We try to spit game. And we you know what I'm saying? We didn't get the number, but we tried, you know what I'm saying? So it was survival of the fittest. We tried to.
Hey, you only miss 100% of the shots you don't shoot, right?
Right. I like that. Do you remember that time?
Yeah, man, that was a fun time, man. I want to say it was like maybe like 2012, 2013. It was like right when I got out of high school.
Yeah.
I was probably like 17 years old. And I think that was my first taste of like Chicago, because like I never really, I'm originally from Kenosha, Wisconsin, and it's a great place, but there's only so many venues, where there's dancing, and this place had the live music, had the dancing, had Maribel singing, live. It was great vibe. So shout out to everybody that night, it was great.
Oh, that's awesome, dude. You're not gonna believe. So Maribel Lopez, the one you're talking about, I had her on my show twice, and you're not gonna believe this, but she now writes books, right? And one of her book became the top bestseller, best author, and I forgot what else, but I thought that was pretty awesome. They like gave her a shout out on Amazon. I thought that was crazy.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I see she's doing her thing, man, and it's just great to see the growth. Everybody's growing. Like, I'm really proud of you. I know you always tell me, how great you think I am, and I appreciate that. My cousin. So it means so much when you say it, but just to see how much you've grown, how organically grown the audience to your podcast. You have a theme. You have, the logo looks great. Your presentation, man. Like, I'm proud of you, man. Killing it.
Thank you, bro. Thank you. I mean, I think we have the genes, what I'm saying? In those jeans, baby.
I think so.
That DNA, man, is real. You know what I'm saying? It's real. Like Guatemalan vibe.
It's in the Guatemalan blood, bro.
I like
but
this.
For real, man, you killing it, bro. I'm proud of you. And like Maribel's doing her thing. Everyone's just growing. So it's a blessing, for real.
Much love, cousin. Me too, man. So, guys, for the main topic of today, Dre Marro, the best rapper ever, and I gotta give you credit, brother. I wanna, pick at your brain a little bit.
Let's do it.
How did you feel that your music was played on Power 92 and Shade 45? Tell me that feeling and that experience. Like, what went through your head?
It's crazy, man. Like, honestly, I've been doing music for a long time, and my first radio placement was last year with 88.3 The Wizard, and even that felt crazy, just to know that music that I was making was on the radio, that someone could turn on the the radio, go to 88.3 FM. Shout out to the Wizard. Shout out to my guy Eddie Schaefer, your boy. But just to know that somebody, and my boy too, just to know that somebody, will put that on the radio and people would listen to it, felt great. But this year when, I was on a major platform like 92.3 and J45X, it was like, man, like that's just one. It's almost like, how people have like a bucket list or a to-do list. I even mentioned some sort of list in my mind that I have in my song Invincible, which is going to be on the upcoming EP. But I literally have like this mental list, and it's like that was one of the things that I wanted to do in my career because I've been making music. You're my cousin. I've been doing this a long time, and like it's a feeling. It's like it might not mean much to other people, but growing up, like where we got our music was the radio. There wasn't YouTube or you know what I mean. Like I kind of grew up in the era of LimeWire and illegal downloading, but that took some time. When I was like 6, 7 years old, it was like you were sitting in the back of the car, you hear Pac's voice on the radio. You hear Biggie's voice on the radio, and it was just one of those things, like that I never thought could ever come true. So I hope it's inspirational to other people around me that no matter whatever you have in your heart, if you work for it with the heart of a lion, you know what I'm saying? You go with it with the 100%, like you can reach anything you'd like, and you just gotta have good people around you, and God's timing is perfect. So what is for you, and whatever isn't in the moment, just thank God for the things you do have and push forward.
I love it. And what's your next step? Like now that your music now is on the best radio station ever. Shade 45 is one of my favorite, radios I watch. And
thanks, man.
What's the next step? Like, do you want to, like what's in your head? Your next project, big, something
and
big.
I want to say thank you for the platform, like for the interview, for you giving me the opportunity to like grow with you, man. It means a lot. Sorry to cut you, but what my plans are, man, moving forward is I got some shows lined up. This will air on Tuesday. So this coming Saturday night, Halloween Eve, I'll be headlining the show at the Roma Lodge in Racine, Wisconsin, right next door to my hometown, with my boy King Louie. I'll be co-headlining with him. Shout out to King Louie. Shout out to Nat Gilla, DJ Phil, DJ Prophet, DJ Jigsaw will be his moniker for the night. Thank you to all of them for just putting me on that show. It's going to be great. It's going to be right next door to my hometown, so all my homies better pop out. We're going to be blowing smoke. We're going to be drinking. It's going to be dope, but just celebrating, man, because it's crazy like that. So that's big. To me, that's big. I remember being in like the 9th grade, the 8th grade, and people talking about King Louie in Chicago and like, seeing his music videos and just, I know it had been a while since he made music, but it's great that he's doing a run around, and I'm going to be able to share the stage with him. It's an honor. I had a show this Saturday originally in Iowa, but unfortunately it was canceled due to everyone's safety. One of the Bone Thugs and Harmony members is sick, so we're praying for his recovery. But the tentative date, it's not official yet, but it's looking like December 3rd. So that'll be huge. It's going to be at the Smokestack in Dubuque, Iowa. I'll be able to perform at Lazy Bones After Party after his show. So we don't have a definitive date, but that's like the projected date. And what I plan to do for the rest of the year is just promote this EP. I'm really confident in the music. I think if the music that I've been releasing before has been touching everybody, I'm really excited for everyone to hear this stuff. The clean censored version is already on all streaming platforms. You can find it on Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes, YouTube. But if you want the full explicit, the real version of it, it'll come out Halloween at midnight. And I got a new music video that'll be dropping too. And I'm really excited to see my YouTube following has grown. My what do you call it? Social media, Instagram, Facebook following has been active. Thank you to all my supporters. Thank you to you, because I know you're one of my big fans, man. You're always, sharing my stuff. And if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be able to meet certain people. So again, man, thank you to my man Yaakov. But again, just thank you to everybody. There's too many names to name. They know who they are. But I will shout out to my wife, because without her being my rock and without her help, I wouldn't be able to build the company that we're building, Dre Marro IG Entertainment, as well as being able to pursue my career. So I thank her family as well. I thank my family. Shout out to everybody, everybody that's been integral in this and what I'm doing. Shout out to my father, my mother, the work ethic they instilled in me. I wouldn't be able to do what I do. So,
That's what's up, fam. That's what's up, man. I'm like, dude, I can't believe I forgot the light. I was like, why am so dark? I was
It's
like,
all good, man.
everybody's gonna think he
We're
woke
excited.
up. He just woke up. That's it.
For
But
real,
no,
for real.
no, brother, I'm really glad that you've been consistent. And
Water.
the thing is, I was reading the article that, or the interview actually, not the article. It was Power 92 said that you are the Guatemalan New Hope, something like that, right?
They said no, I think they said from Guatemala to Kenosha, and now he's Chicago's upcoming artist or something like that, which was real cool. Or one of Kenosha's #1 artists, some crazy shit, and I appreciated that. They're great people over there, 92.3. Shout out to my man Nico and Spitting Bars Playoffs. They were the ones that helped me make that connection. I've been, entering a lot of their challenges, a lot of their performances, a lot of their showcases. So we do a lot of mutual business, and it was just a great opportunity, man. Shout out to
Dang, but dude, that's crazy, man. And it's cool because you've been doing music for so long. Like people don't understand. They think you just started this year, but it's not. You've
them.
been
It's a hustle, man. Like, yeah, I just turned 27, and I've easily been in the game about close to 15 years deep. I mean, I've been dropping music since I was like 12, 13 years old, handing out CDs in my middle school. So you can go all the way back, but I'd say professionally, at least a good decade strong. I started making music. I stopped for a little while. I let a lot of foolish people around me make me insecure about who I was, and I tried to go a different route. But once I found myself and once I understood what it was I was supposed to be doing, I kept doing what I had to do, and music never left my life. It kind of was always in my life. So, I had to follow my heart, and I do this, bro. Honestly, like I tell people, you know me for real. Like, you know me from, Andy, you know what I'm saying? So, the wrestling fan in me, the action figures I used to have. If we're talking, you know what I mean? One day, if I could have a fantasy dream is me winning the world heavyweight championship in WWE, that would be my dream, my childhood dream. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't for me. I wasn't like the most athletic, and what I gravitated towards more was like the entrances. I remember wrestling entrances were so important to me, and why was it? Because it was the music of the wrestling of the wrestlers that come in. Well, it wasn't always hip hop, but it was just the drama of the entrance. Triple H, when he would come out, he come spit the water bottle in the air, look left and right, and it would like the dun, the guitars. So music always like kind of called me because the way that it can evoke emotion and the way you can express yourself. And I think hip hop, it was just the skill that I had to write. I've always been writing since I was a kid. I was like always like winning poetry contests in school and shit like that. So I think altogether it was just the natural route, and I'm just happy to finally be able to start making my mark in the game. I'm not even close to done, man. These are just my beginning steps. But like you said, I've been in it for a long time. So a lot of people, they don't understand that. And I just want people to understand that it takes time, but whatever you put your mind to, you can accomplish.
wow, no, that's real talk, man. And those that are trying to do music, just be consistent, keep writing, don't stop. Don't stop, get it, don't stop. You know what I'm
Thank you,
saying?
man. Nah, and to the people out there, I'm doing this interview from my whip. I got, merch in the back. I got stuff. We got a lot of stuff planned ahead. And I'm on the go. I'm working 24/7. I'm up at the crack of dawn. I sleep maybe 4 hours a night. You know what I mean? I get up the next day. I'm either hustling, I'm making some money, or I'm in the studio, or something's going on. But we're making it happen. And you have to. The only way to elevate to that next level is you gotta want this as bad as you breathe. I think there's like this famous speech out there that's on social media. There's one dude saying like you gotta want success the way you breathe, and I agree with that. Like I don't remember the dude, or I give him credit, but it was a video I seen, and I believe that, man. Like you gotta want this shit.
Yeah. And I wanna ask you, what did you do for your birthday? Because your birthday just passed.
Uh, yeah, man. I went to my hometown, man. I went to Kenosha. I took that weekend off. I just went to go see family. We had some drinks at a few spots in downtown Kenosha. Had some friends were there. Had a few buddies pop out. I just wanted to kind of relax, because I'm always at these clubs or at these bars doing these shows promoting. So, um, we were still at a few bars, but they were like more like outdoorsy type things where we're just kind of drinking, having fun, smoking our guns. You know what I mean? Getting into that element. and just but then once that was over, I was grateful for it. But I was like, now we got to get back in the grind mode. That's what we've been.
No, that's good. That's good, brother. I was gonna ask you, man, like, Wisconsin, they're known for really good cheese, brother. I ain't gonna lie. I love cheese, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What's your favorite restaurant? Because all my fans want to know what's your favorite restaurant in Wisconsin that if you had to pick, where would you go and what makes it so good, the food? Because I mean, I got a lot of people that from Wisconsin over here, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's crazy. A lot of people when I first not to like, I'm gonna get to your answer to your question, but when I first moved to Chicago, everyone was telling me the food, the food, the food, and the food's pretty good. But Wisconsin got his ways with food too. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. You know what I mean? It's comparable, but both foods are different. I say in Wisconsin, man, we have a lot of good pastry. Oliver's Bakery, shout out to them. I used to work there when that was my first job. They're still open, man. They got some of the most incredible fucking cheesecake and pumpkin pies and Kringles with all kinds of fruit flavors from raspberry. I'm gonna make some people hungry. To strawberry to like apple cheese and just awesome combinations. I don't know if you ever heard of Apple Holler. It's
No,
a
I
real
haven't.
good spot. It's I don't want to lie. I don't want to say where it's at because I don't know exactly where it's at because I'm getting high right now. But it's like in between Kenosha and Racine. It's like in that area, and it's a delicious spot, man. I hope they're still open after the pandemic. So I haven't checked in on them, but it's a great spot for kids. You can kind of look at some cool animals and shit, and kind of like a farm area. But they got this lunch buffet, breakfast buffet, bro, where you can smack. They got like apple filled French toast, apple filled pancakes, the works, man. It's crazy. Um, and there's just all kinds of areas, man. Kenosha in general too. They got some good spots. Frank's Diner. I go there for breakfast. They open at the crack of dawn, like at like 6 in the morning.
Whoa.
But for all my hustlers out there, man, you gotta get something in your tummy before you make the money move. You know what I'm saying? So or you get some cramps. But they got they got pumpkin pancakes right now. I just recently was there. Frank's Diner in downtown Kenosha, man. It's a little trailer. The Three Stooges had eaten there once, and it's on the Food Network channel, so it's a popular spot.
Oh, whoa.
Food's reasonably priced, and then they got what's called the garbage plate, where they throw together like onions and green pepper, eggs. You get your choice of one or two or three meats, and you can just it's all mixed. It's amazing.
Oh,
so yeah, definitely. We gonna do a series called Grub and Hip Hop real soon. I already got planned out where I'm gonna go to these restaurants. We're gonna eat some food. We're gonna interview people. We're gonna give gonna give these restaurants a platform so they can promote their restaurant, and it's gonna be lit.
that's a good idea. I think that would be very different and like but it's gonna tell you because people love food. That's one thing that draws people is food, money.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And people love to travel, so they'll know when they're passing through what places they can go eat at, and with this new dawn of social media, it's gonna be great promotion for small businesses that we got to fight for, man, because they're the ones that are family owned a lot of times, and it's inspirational. You know what I mean? I love the indie hustle. That's what I'm on right now myself. So, yeah.
And you know what? If you think about it too, because brother, now that you're the biggest Guatemalan rapper, in the world, I'm gonna be honest.
Crazy, man. You crazy, man. But I appreciate that. I don't know. We don't know yet.
Because look at out there. Because all your fans that follow you, they look up to you. So they're gonna want to be where you at. So like, let's say you stop at like the best restaurant, right? Like, for example, the place you said.
Yeah.
They're gonna be like, man, I want to go because that's my favorite rapper. He ate there, so I'm gonna go there and check it out too. So it's kind of like, honestly, brother, I'm gonna be real. There ain't no other Guatemalan rapper that beat you. I'm gonna be honest. Ain't none. I've been looking. I've been investigating. You know what I'm saying? Doing my research. They all said access denied. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And
that's love, man.
No, for real. So I think it's honor, man, because now a lot of Latinos, especially the Guatemalan side, we're trying to make it big. So I think this is gonna change history, fam. And I want to pick a little bit about your EP coming out, right? So you mentioned a little bit it's about to come out Halloween, and what is different with this one that if we were to compare from the old EP, like what are we to expect? Is this like going to be like because I know you rap fast, so are we going to see more of the rap?
Man, so the story behind this project, man, and I'm so proud of it, is it came together like all my music. At one point or another, I must have been proud of it to put it out. But you grow as a person, as an artist, and you start to kind of learn more about what you want to put out. And I would say this, from the production to the writing, was so organic, and it was really what I wanted to say. I wasn't making music that I thought maybe could get on the radio. I wasn't making music that maybe these type of people are going to want to hear this, or these type of people are going to hear that. This was the first time I really was able to dig deep and like create what I wanted to put out there. And I had shout out to my boy Mitchell Owens, man. He's a producer, colossal mind. We got together, man. We made some music, and it's the talent show, bro. And it's just I would say there's a little bit of everything for everybody. There's a little bit of like some fast rap in there. There's a little bit of like just some dope hooks and some good beats. There's a dope song called No Cap, which features my girl Lashia Janelle and my boy Jay King, and they did their thing on. There's just a little bit of everything for everyone. I'm really excited about the intro, the first track called I'm On. I shot it at Justin Hair Design. Shout out to my boy. That's right here in Chicago. My boy, he's always been real dope, a real one to me, and he's helped me out in a lot of ways. So I wanted to show him love, and it's just going to be a great project. I think it came, like I said, going back to it, I think it really came by together organically. Everybody worked together, and the music was just what I wanted to say. So for real.
No, that's what's up, brother. That's what's up. And I saw that what's it called? Oh yeah, definitely when it comes out, fam, you're gonna have to maybe send me a copy. I'm trying to get it, what I'm saying? And I could be boom boom.
Bro, we're actually gonna get CDs made, we're gonna get vinyl made, we're gonna get shirt, we got some shirts made. It's gonna be a real promo run for this project, because I really like I said, other projects that were cool, I had to put music out because that's my passion, but like this one for real, man. I really I think everything's timing out right too. I'm getting the following again. Thank you to everyone that's been sharing links, that's been posting comments. Even the smallest thing, like literally, I know it sounds goofy to some people, like why social media, but even like just hitting a like on a video, you know what I mean, sends to more people. So I think it's real underrated what support can do for somebody. So I do appreciate everyone that's even from this interview. You give me your platform to speak my mind. It's the greatest thing ever. So, yeah. I don't. What was your question?
No, I'm just saying. Like, I was waiting for that CD to come in. I was checking my.
Oh yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna get you. See, I'm gonna send it to you, bro. And I'm really proud again to like. It's gonna be in shrink wrap and everything. It's gonna be real nice. So.
Nice. Because I wanna listen to it and do like a little. You know what I'm saying? I'll do a dance. You know what I'm saying? And you gonna be like, oh snap! What you listening to, man? You gotta check this out right now. Quiero todo mi gente en Telemundo, Univision.
Yeah, man, it's gonna be crazy, and it's gonna be. And again, to everybody, if they don't want to buy a physical copy, they can listen to it for free on YouTube. It's gonna be on SoundCloud, Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes, Tidal, Amazon Music, Deezer. There's like 100 different. It's gonna be on iHeartRadio. It's gonna be crazy. I don't care. You can make burnt copies of it. I just want this shit out there. I think people are gonna really enjoy it. I think it's gonna touch people. I think it's gonna inspire people. It gives me the feeling that I felt when I would listen to like Food and Liquor by Lupe Fiasco, or listen to this is him. You know what I mean? You're gonna feel me on this shit. So,
dude, speaking of Lupe Fiasco, you actually met him.
Yeah, man, I met him real quick. It was Dwayne Wade Chicago's Got Talent. It was backstage. I want to say it was 2010. It was Jeremiah and him performing, and I got there early, and I was able to kind of go around the back, and they had like little dressing rooms. It was the coolest thing ever, because I was just starting out, and so to see like a room with like your name on it and shit. And I saw his dressing room was like right across. I'm like, oh shit. So I go down the stairs, and it's like the back is open, like where trucks can like load stuff in or whatever. And he's just sitting there, bro. He's just sitting there like with earphones in. And I couldn't believe what was happening. Like I walked back, I looked again, I'm like, yo, that's him, bro. And I just got real nervous, man. I asked him for, an autograph. I didn't ask him for that. I got so nervous. I was gonna say I was asking him if he could take my CD. I couldn't remember my freaking my rap name, bro. Like I was rapping under Bullet at the time, and I was like, I think it's Andrew or Drew. Bro, I was like just tripping, and he was like, "It's all good, man. Relax." I was real nervous, bro. Only because, man, like this was the guy that got me into rapping in the first place. But he was just so humble about it, man. He put his hands together. He was like, "I appreciate you, young brother. You know what I mean? Thanks for the support." And he's like, "Yeah, man, I'll take a listen, put in his pocket." I don't know if you ever got to hear it. I haven't met him yet, but if I ever get to meet him, man, I'm just grateful for what he inspired me to do, and for the music he put out and being able to tell his story. So that shit was crazy meeting him, though. And he was like a regular dude. He was kind of like shorter than I thought he'd be, and not in a bad way, but like just like sometimes we look at these stars, you know what I mean? Like they're like these crazy, like like gods and shit, and they are in a way, with the way they make music. But it's like they're regular people, and it's cool to like be able to connect, you know what I mean, and just be like, you know what, like I think that changed the way I looked at everything, because he was just so cool too. He was so I could tell he was grateful for the way I was gushing for him. He could have got weirded out or something. Like this dude breathing heavy, don't know his name. But he was real, like, you know what I mean? He's like, it's all good, man. So I was up.
Dude, that's amazing. And you know what? I gotta be honest with you. Lupe Fiasco is one of those artists that he had a different style. He was very lyrical and
Right.
very deep. It wasn't like the same stuff you hear on radio. I feel like J. Cole and Kendrick are kind of like in his arena, like the new generation.
Yeah, oh, of course. Yeah.
And
I think it was more of a timing thing.
right?
Yeah, it was like at the time, I just think that at that particular time, a lot of like Southern crunk music was hot. I don't think lyrical music was really on top because that's around the time that Joel Ortiz was on the Double XL cover. And there was a lot. I just think that now it's like with the way the internet's taking over music, like there's no more real, like, it's not like Universal can decide this music is what's hot. It's like what's out there was out there. I do agree. He's in the realm of J. Cole and Kendrick. And in my opinion, I think lyric bar wise, I think it's an argument he could be better than a lot of these artists. I'm not going to say specifically J. Cole and Kendrick, but a lot of artists out there like better than your favorite rapper. Not saying it, but anybody watching this shit that's not a fan of Lupe, like better than your favorite rapper, bro. I promise.
Hey, but do you remember this song right here? It goes, "What you are, what you say you are, a superstar."
A fresh, cool young Lou. Got to check my microphone. Check 212. Want to believe it? I used to know some of the words, bro. He was an era. What I loved about him, bro, simply put, is like he was kind of one of the first rappers aside from Kanye West, but I kind of identified him more as a producer. But he was rapping at that time too, so I don't know why, but I just think he was one of the first ones that I caught my attention. I'm not saying the first ones ever, but one of the first ones that was starting to catch my attention. That he wasn't necessarily a gangster. He wasn't necessarily like a killer. He wasn't like a tough guy. He was just being himself. And he was rapping. But like you respect him because he was intelligent and he was rapping and he could rap circles around anybody. So it was like it was almost he had the thing called Revenge of the Nerds. Like that's you know what I mean. That in itself is like he just it was kind of showing like it's cool to be smart. It's cool to like not be that other thing, which is cool. It's cool to be. I love 50 Cent. I love all that shit. I love all kinds of hip hop, but it's like I was able to identify more with Lupe Fiasco. So
wow,
and cool, man.
And Lupe, my guys out there, Lupe Fiasco, he might be watching it right now at this moment. What would you say? Yeah, what would you
like? I met him before, you know what I mean? Like really get to meet him, like really now as an adult, be able to have a conversation. Man, I just tell him thank you. You know what I mean? Thank you for really inspiring me and in many ways saving my life because I could have gone any kind of route. Everyone has their story to tell, and there was things that happened in my life that really could have like sent me the wrong path. But I think that for the most part, I was blessed. God gave me, a good life. But aside from that, Lupe Fiasco really his music made me feel like I could I could be this rapper. I could be this voice, and like you say now, in a way, I'm kind of could be a voice for Guatemalan people, which that'd be an honor, man. I don't even, if that happens, that happens. I don't even want to be the guy to say it like that, but like, it's an honor to even hear that from you, and I'm just doing what I love to do. I'm creating some of the best hip hop music that I made in my life. I think hip hop brings people together. I think it keeps people away from the streets, keeps people away from doing negative.
No, that's gangster. No, because honestly, like I feel like every experience that we have in life You have to take it and learn from it. And so the next time you have the opportunity to meet him, you're gonna be more prepared. Now you're gonna know your name, your rap name. You're not gonna
Right.
you know what
I'm gonna be able to articulate to him and like I said, like not be so starstruck. Like I hadn't at that point. I was like maybe like 16. I hadn't really met any famous person in my life. And when you're young, you're very impressionable, and you kind of like I said, you think of like these people are sometimes more than worldly figures, and in many ways they can be seen as that because they help a lot of people. And they did help a lot. But you got to remember, like they're people just like me. They breathe like me. They drink water like me. So once you kind of understand that, it's easier to move around and know who's good, know who's bad, know what type of person to gravitate towards. Because there's a lot of buffoonery out there. You know that. You know what I mean? So just keeping a positive head, all around.
Oh, for sure, for sure. Now, guys, I'm gonna do a little challenge with my cousin right here, Dre Marro.
Let's do
So
it. Let's do it.
the biggest challenge is the freestyle. Dun, dun, dun. But this time
Let's go.
but this challenge is a little different because we gonna give him five. Actually, let's do four topics, 4 words. I'm gonna give my brother, and he's gonna wrap it up. And once we put it out, TikTok out there, I don't know, y'all could beat my brother with this rap. So y'all know that the new Chucky TV series just came out, the biggest thing ever. They mentioned a lot about Chicago, and I love Chicago. I'm a big Chucky collector and all that. So if y'all could beat my brother in this rap, let's see if you can, because this is gonna be the dopest freestyle ever. It gonna change your life. You know what I'm saying? So, brother, the first word I'm gonna give you is Chucky TV series, right? Chucky.
Okay.
Andy is the actor that plays. Andy is the kid. Now he's growing up. Character, yeah. And the actor is Alex Vincent. So I'm gonna give you those 2 words. He's a fighter because he ain't gonna stop. You know what I'm saying? He's a fighter. The next word I would say is now I'm gonna give you a little free for all. Mention your EP, and what's it called? Being on Che 45. So I'm kind of giving you a little bit. I don't know if that helped, but you know what I'm saying?
Let's do it.
Let's go.
So let's review real quick. So Chucky TV series, I just mentioned Chucky. We got my boy Alex Vincent. Shout out to him if you get to see this. I'm doing this for you, bro. The third one is the talent show, my EP, right? And then the fourth one was Shape 45, right?
Yep.
All right. When I rap on stage, I know these girls want to love me, but I got my wife while I'm killing raps. Call me Chucky. This ain't a TV series, and I know that they distant, but my name is Andy. Shout out to Alex Vincent. And when I'm rapping, I know this EP is crazy. They had to know that this is the talent show. They hate me, but they understand that they know that it's live. Shout out to Eminem and Shade 45 for having my music on the radio. It's crazy. So I feel like Slim Shady, with the flow. And they know they want to play me. No hate towards anybody, but I know when I freestyle, I'm doing it for show. Shout out to the outlet to reality. They challenge me, but savagely, I'm wrecking these tracks. They want to rap at me. Yeah, I can't really speak it. I know they understand it be the fact that I go and I'm smoking my drove in the car for sure.
I like that.
I don't know, bro.
I don't know how you do that.
That was I know that was off the top. I know it was kind of offbeat and all that, but we do it for fun. It's for hip hop.
I love it. And Alex Vincent, and if you see this is all natural from the heart, man. This is crazy. He's the first rapper actually to make a rap about the show. So y'all I don't know if y'all ready for this TikTok. This is gonna change the world. But thank you, brother, again. There you have it, guys. The best rapper in the Midwest, Dre Marro. Guys, don't forget, this is the outlet to reality. The holders podcast in Vegas and Chicago every Tuesday. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Ching. And you know where to find me. I'm on Spotify, on YouTube, Apple Music, the outlet to reality, and Instagram. And my Snapchat, take one, pass it. TikTok at Yaakov28. And Dre Marro, where can my fans find you on social media?
On our social media platforms at Dre Marro 262. You can find me on Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes, Amazon Music, anywhere that you can stream music. Dre Marro, that's